The most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Jack. Jack to the best!
Hi there guys, welcome into another session. Hope you're having a brilliant start to the week. 1 hour into the London European session here on this Tuesday the 8th. A little bit of a grey neutral market after a certain amount of volatility yesterday. What we're going to do today is mainly going to concentrate on big boy BTC, have a look at where he's come from and have a look at where he's going, because there's a few nice key levels coming in for the next 24 hours and even for the week, so we can have a look at what is going on. All right guys, so first of all, tweeted this out on early Sunday actually. I normally wait for the weekly open, but I thought we're in for a little bit of a green week, or a green 24-48 hours and a push up. Keep it super retardio simple this week. And then just noted a few levels there. All right guys, so bid was there. We were lacking supply on Sunday. Yes, it's a low volume day. It tends to be. You can get reversals on the Monday, which we have seen. We'll go and have a look at that in TradingView in a second. But I have to say, I don't mind standing up and saying that I still am looking for a green week and a green month across the board, to be honest. Okay, so seasonality, all that bullshit, put that aside. I'm just purely going to look at the data with you guys. All right, so where have we come from? So last week we were looking for a little bit of a pullback. Mentioned that we're probably going to be looking at a certain amount or a few red days. Came a little bit quicker than expected, so that was my chart last week. We're seeing price exhaustion up here. I was actually seeing price exhaustion right back here as well. We got the pullback. Where did we go to from there? We actually volleyed right down. Now blame Middle East tensions or whatever you want to do. I blame lack of bid. Okay, so bearish volume divergences and lack of bid. And we came down. All right, so we'll go and have a look at the TradingView in a second. We actually cut below this 61.5 and cut into 60k pretty quickly. Okay, so that was last week. This week, yeah, looking for a little bit of upside. Few things that we can consider while we are looking at that. All right, so we'll go and have a look at the TradingView. Interesting today is the premiere of the HBO documentary on Satoshi. They believe that they've uncovered who Satoshi is, despite the fact that all the nerdlingers on the internet and Twitter still don't know who he is. Loads of speculation. Have they been to the bowels of the CIA department in Langley and asked any questions there? I bet they haven't. Anyway, yeah, lots going on with presidential elections coming up as well. Trump and Elon with quite a nice rally. Getting a little bit frothy over the weekend. That was nice to see, because I am in favour of a Trump win personally, to be honest, even as an Englishman. I think it is needed. But yeah, lots going on. BlackRock, super bullish on crypto still. So that's really, really good from them. But yeah, quite a bit going on the Twitter feed yesterday, which is nice. Let's take a moment for this parrot. What a legend. Absolute legend. Right, so let's move on. Right, so if you have been struggling in the volatility, go and check out the TRDR Academy course, getting some really, really nice feedback in there. All right, guys. But yeah, let's go and have a look at the TradingView charts. What we're going to do is we're going to jump top down. We are going to go top down, all right? So, because there's some nice key levels coming in above and below right here, right now. Okay, so our OG bullish average, first of all, okay, weekly 21, coming in 61.4, all right? 61.4. Around that area. You can wick below, you can wick above, you know, you can front run it over. Keep that in mind. 61.4, okay, for a little pullback today or in the next 24-48 hours if we get it. Not a problem, sir. Daily chart, okay, yes, I've still got this range pulled and it's becoming quite relevant now as we progress. You can just see where we tackled yesterday and got a slight swing failure pattern there, okay, up at 64. Daily, full daily range, point of control, just up at the 64 level, okay, posted that for the guys in the private section yesterday and we did hit some supply up there, okay, so daily chart, monthly VWAP just below us, okay, 61.6. So obviously you can see what we're trying to build a little bit of a narrative now to get some support below. Remembering that level of the weekly 21, 61.4, okay, just coming in a tickle, a cat's cock hair below that monthly VWAP, so that's nice to see. Okay, but yeah, pushing up nicely. I'm not going to get bearish here. A few reasons in the order flow as well, okay? 4 hour. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. Yep, so as you can see from last week when we were looking at, I was looking at a little bit more of a curvature down. Grind the bid out, a little bit slow, piss everyone off. But actually, volatility came in. You had 24, 48 hours to get in if you wanted to put in a bid there. We had a BTC Diamond down there as well, whether you're trading perpetuals or spot. Nice little risk on area. There was about 400-500 mil delta depth in the order book as well, and that pushed us up, okay? And then the further push came from the weekend, okay? And we'll just see larger range. I've called it larger range point of control cluster up there at the 64k level, okay? And we did hit some supply. We'll go and have a look at that. We're pulling back, okay? So do we start to create some higher lows here on the 4 hour chart? That'd be really, really nice. Certain amount of moving averages coming in now in a nice little cluster here, okay? So 4 hour 700 and a 200 there on the 4 hour, just around that monthly VWAP as well. So I can't get mega bearish here if we're just going to tackle this and create some demand here and push further up, okay? 1 hour chart, Prime. I'm just looking at Prime actually. I do quite like, we don't have much order flow on Prime. I don't think it's across many exchanges at the minute, but I do quite like the old school classic descending triangle or whatever you want to call it, okay? But let's just have a look at Big Boy BTC. So yeah, there you go, larger range cluster again from that daily and 4 hour chart. Also there was a 1 hour order block up there as well, so if you're scalping or day trading, nice little area to put in a scalp or day trade short. Coming down now, daily open there, so price just sat on the daily open. What do we have just below us? So building some confluence down here again, just below that 61k level, okay? So 61.7, 1 hour order block, monthly VWAP there, 61.958, okay? And not forgetting, if you do get a violent wick down, you've got your weekly 21 just below here as well. All right, guys, so some interesting levels coming up. Higher low at the minute, even on a 1 hour chart. Not seeing a great deal of demand coming in here right now, so we do need to see that. We do need some dynamic bid to start pushing us back up, but what we'll go and do is check the order flow in the TRDR console and see what we can foresee for the next 12-24 hours. Right then, guys, just on the old multiverse view at the moment, quite enjoying the old this new top level template that we've got, that I think DK originated and shared in the live one time the other week, and I've shared that in the template sharing in the Discord and the Telegrams as well, so go and grab it from there, okay? If you need further info, it's all in there. But yeah, enjoying this. And this was our supply, as we can see here. This was our supply that we had on BTC yesterday. So nice classic TA technical area, okay, that large range POC cluster. And there was some selling into that level, okay? So keep an eye on ETH as well. Few fat orders just below on ETH. Sol, no real orders. They were capping price just up towards that 155 yesterday. Played a bit of long from Sol on the weekend, and also played a bit of Rune long as well from last week into the weekend. And Rune has been an absolute beast at the minute. Just shared that with the guys in TRDR as well there, the private section. If you're wanting to get involved here, go and check out the academy and get involved in the private section as well. So some really, I have to say I did have to re-enter that one on Rune. It was coming into the weekend and it did drop a little bit lower, so I had to re-enter that. But yeah, lots of setups here. Even just showing the guys, ideally move up in the next 24 hours. This is talking about Bitcoin. Ideally move up in the next 24 hours. Okay, so this was Sunday. OI is very chill, so don't think we have the fuel to nuke unless world events take over, usual Middle East stuff. And then what I was doing even on a Sunday was just saying to the guys, I was looking at this one on TRB, okay, because we very much use the order flow, the top levels and the order blocks and supply like this. And what I was just saying to the guys is, this is one that I certainly wouldn't really want to look to short, because the daily and the 4 hour chart, as you can see on Trading View there, was very low. Okay, so it's just an example of, we do that as well. We have trade setups obviously that we can take and commit to, and then I'll just say about invalidations as well. But this was actually one with the bid chasing up there and the chart being low. I was happy to take a long on this, and I thought it would smash that supply there, which it subsequently did. Okay, so chasing bid, low chart, low 4 hour, low daily, low 1 hour chart, absolutely smashed supply. So we took a win on TRB, and there's a couple of others as well. Okay, but yeah, then just Showing the guys as well a few of ones today. Popcat coming down. Said it might be a little bit early, and it is. Popcat's still just coming down a little bit. Okay. Another one we're looking at today is Prime. That Prime one I've just showed you. We've eventually got this sweep. Had a little nibble in at Prime yesterday. We did get a couple of percent out of that, and then it rotated down with the rest of the market. But Prime now sweeping all these lows on a 1 hour time frame, and we're having a look at that. All right, so yeah, back to the TRDR console. Yeah, we need a bit of demand, to be honest. We're not seeing too much demand. What we'll do is we'll just go to the old order flow on BTC here. So we've got our larger range there. I just post these on the TRDR console as well. So larger range point of control, and you can see where you hit that supply. I'm just going to show that supply in the perps market as well. Okay, so initial push up, okay, and then traders thinking, okay, we're not getting any further. We're going to just take some profit, or hedge positions short, okay, and that's what we see there. Perps market at the minute, some dynamic orders coming in at 61.8 and then just below at 61.4. Interesting that, isn't it? Weekly 21. Let's go and have a look at the spot market. Nothing to see on the spot market here. There's no real bid depth coming in at all. So yeah, we do need something here. One thing to say is aggregated depth is not bad. So I'm not in the mood to start chasing shorts down. Okay, if you're going to hedge a short position, this was you one from yesterday, if you were in any hedge shorts from higher up. Okay, but yeah, I'm not in the mood or sentiment to start chasing shorts here. If we just start floating price action down, I'm quite happy to just see where it lands and pick a bid up further down, wherever that may come. Okay, one thing of note, and that I don't actually like right here, right now, and you might remember this if you joined us on the live session last week, is weekly and monthly open just sat above us. I don't want these to become resistance like they did last week. Actually, weekly open last week, we just nuked straight from it. Okay, and it's similar when, you know, the last previous few weeks when we were really in the green and risk on and looking for longs, the weekly open was coming the base. Okay, so demand was coming in at weekly open and you floated up. Yeah, don't want to see this come in resistance. I'd like to push back up above here as soon as possible and push on further. But yeah, no dynamic bid right here, right now. Okay, we do need a little bit of that. You can see just here, Bitfinex selling into it, bit of BitMEX selling. Coinbase have had a little bit of a bid this morning, but not much. Bitstamp, a little bit of a bid. So yeah, we need to see something a little bit special to push this back up. But as I say, quite happy to chill this morning and not chase anything down. Few other altcoins are looking good as well, coming back and rotating into demand zones if we can get it. Okay, so you know, I don't think there's any hurry in these European sessions. Very low volume. Wait for the US session, which we will be live in. Join us there. I'll drop a link for that soon. Okay guys, but yeah, sentiment, I'm looking for a little bit of a green week, I do have to say, but I need the data. I need a little bit more data to prove that. Okay, aggregated depth not bad. I don't think the volume's too bad. Open interest did get a little bit hot over the last 24 hours as we rose up into that area, so not surprised to see a little bit of rotation down. But yeah, looking quite good. Join us in the live session a little bit later on, and we can have a look at some alts in a little bit more depth. All right, guys. Cheers. Speak soon.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?